Greetings, everyone. I am one of the reporters for Group 7, consisting of Cabana, Golen, Ilagan, Pumaren, C, and Tan. And today we will be presenting the information regarding our interview on the Zeal for Service. And as you can see here on the next slide, these are all the questions that we have asked during the interview. So you can just pause the video for a bit so that you can assess each one. And moving on to the next slide, we will be presenting our interviewee's answers regarding each question. First of all, who is our interviewee? Her name is Monica Lipana, and she has been a full time campus missionary for the past 10 years under Christ Commission Fellowship, or CCF. And she said she works with students by sharing the Christian faith and helping them grow spiritually. Now, one of the questions that we asked her is how does she define her faith? First of all, she mentioned that faith is believing that Jesus Christ died on the cross for her sins, offering forgiveness and eternal life. She also said that faith is having a personal relationship with Jesus, not just following religious traditions or practices. And lastly, her faith is expressed through praying, reading the Bible, and living according to God's teachings. Now, an additional question asked regarding the second question: how did your faith inspire you to become involved with your work? She mentions that experiencing Jesus gave her a sense of purpose and meaning in life. And she said that her faith transformed her personal life, improving every aspect of it, including her relationship with her family. And additionally, she wants others like us to experience how good it is to have the purpose and relationship with Jesus that she found. Lastly, she said that Jesus is the core motivation behind her work and ministry. Now, one of the questions that we also ask her is how does your faith influence your willingness to continuously serve others? And she replied that faith motivates her to continue serving because she believes that a personal relationship with Jesus can genuinely transform lives. And seeing those lives change over the past 10 years has further strengthened her commitment to serving. And because of that, she remains dedicated because she has witnessed individuals to find peace, joy, and hope through her faith in Jesus.
For our fourth question, we ask her how she deals with difficulties or challenges in her work. She shared that she always begins with prayer, trusting God for strength, wisdom, and guidance. Instead of focusing on the problem, she reminds herself that God is in control. She also relies on the support of her discipleship group and seeks guidance from her group leader, which has helped her remain faithful throughout her 10 years of ministry. For our next question, we asked her how people can be encouraged to help others, especially when many expect something in return. She explained that serving should come from experiencing God's unconditional love, not from obligation or personal gain. She believes that when people truly know God's love, helping others becomes a natural response. She also encourages everyone to follow Jesus' example by serving others with love, gratitude, and a selfless heart. For our last question, we asked her what advice she has learned throughout her journey. She emphasized the importance of always prioritizing our relationship with God. She encouraged us to pray, make time each day to pray, read the Bible, and seek God's guidance. Above all, she reminded us to keep God at the center of our lives because He is the foundation of everything we do. As a follow up, we asked her why she continues to live by this principle. She shared that her relationship with God is the foundation of both her faith and ministry. Staying connected with Him gives her the strength and the guidance to serve others faithfully. She also said that her hope in God's promise of eternal life motivates her to remain faithful and continue fulfilling His purpose in her life. In conclusion, our interview with Ms. Monica Lipana showed us how faith can shape a person's purpose, decisions, and service to others. Her journey reminds us that a personal relationship with Jesus provides strength during challenges, inspires selfless service, and gives lasting purpose in life. Most importantly, she encourages us to keep God at the center of our lives because when our faith grows, serving and loving others becomes a natural response. Thank you everyone for listening.